Hi friends, today is finally lesson 5. Lesson 4 was a bit of a doozy with a lot of new sentence structure, so is lesson 5 going to be easy? I don't know. Today we're learning another basic sentence structure of present past tense, present and past tense. And then we're also going to be learning using the word finish and future tense. Right? So basically we're going to be talking about tenses, future, past, and present. So how would you say the sentence, I am working, right? I am working. I am working right now. How would you sign that? Right? I work. That's how you do it. I'm working. I work. I'm working. Right? How would you do, I am working now? Right? I work now. There's two ways to sign now. There's now or there's now. I don't really see this often. I see this way more. Right? So I'm working now. Means the same thing. So I am visiting my grandmother today. You could say today I visit grandmother, or you could say I visit grandmother today. Right? Remember, yet again, when it comes to short sentences, switching them around doesn't really matter. It still means the same thing. Alright, so today I visit grandmother. Or I visit grandmother today. Right? So now we go to past tense, meaning yesterday. I worked yesterday. You would sign yesterday I worked. So yesterday I worked, right? So here you have now. Today is twice. You do now and today. Yesterday. And then you have before. Before I go. Meaning I went before. There's before and then before. There's a difference. This before means past. Meaning it happened a while back, maybe last week, maybe last year, but this before is like, before I leave, I'm going to tell you something. Or before I tell you something, I'm going to do something else, right? Before I do this, I'm going to do something else. So the sentence, I went before, meaning I went last week, or I went yesterday. Which before would you use? Would you use this one, or would you use this one? You would use this one. I went before. You wouldn't use this one, right? If you did this one, you say before I go, that means, oh, before I leave, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. So there's a distinction to be made. Okay, so now, how would you sign recently? Long ago. Yesterday. We already did that. So recently, this is the sign for, some people wiggle it. I honestly don't see that very often. I mostly see this. Recently, long ago. You can do it this way, like really, or even two-handed. Or some people just do this. It depends on how long ago we're talking. So now here we have some sentences. Well, first we're going to do them present, and then we're going to do them past. So I practice sign, right? And if you don't add anything for past, then that automatically assumes that it's happening now. Right? So I practice sign. But then we add yesterday. Right? He buy car, meaning he is buying a car right now. Right? He buy car. We add the sign recently. Recently, he bought a car. Here we have boy, he's student. Right? The boy is a student. He's a student now. He is a student now. Then we add the sign before. The boy was a student before. Right? And then we have she die. these sentences. She died, she's sorry. She died, meaning she is dying right now. She is dying right now. And this is the sign for died, or dead, or dying. And you can say, yesterday she died, meaning she died yesterday, sorry. And you gotta look sorry, I mean like try. Try to look sorry for her. We got some more sentences, which I don't know if we're going to do them all. But here we have, he learned sign recently, right? We could do it present, he is learning sign right now, or recently he learned sign. And then the other one. Okay, let's go on to the next sentence structure. I'm pretty sure you're getting it. Okay, so basic sentence structure using the word finish. So finish, finish. So when we use this sign finish, we're saying I already did that. I already did that, right? I already worked. I work, finish. I already worked. So this sign means done, already did that. So how would you say, I have seen the movie, or I already saw the movie? I've seen the movie already. How would you sign that? You could say, I finished seeing movie, or you could say, I see movie finish, right? You could do it either or. So I finished see movie. Or I see movie finish. So I see movie finish. Alright, or, yeah. So then let's add some finish, right? I buy car, right? If you don't do it with the finish, meaning I buy car, meaning you're doing it now. I'm buying a car right now. But if I add the word finish, that means I already bought the car. Right? So, he, father, make cookie. Right? So he, the dad, is making a cookie now. This is make. See, I added the finish, meaning he already made the cookie. So here we have the sentence, she write paper. Without the finish, it's going to be she is writing the paper right now. If we add the finish, she already wrote the paper. So, brother read book, right? Right, he's reading the book right now, but he already read the book. Done. I sell house. I am selling the house right now. Or, I already sold the house. Done. Movie I see, right? My sign improve. If I don't do it, meaning my signing is improving right now. Or you could say my signing has already improved. I'm like, amazing. He drink water, or he is drinking water right now. If I add the finish, he already did drink water. I think you're getting it. Maybe I'm being too redundant. So now we go to future tense. So after a while, meaning a little later on. Basically just later. You do later, a little later. Will, as in I will. Later, right? This is a little after, later. Future, which looks just like will. And then tomorrow. Right, now let me make a distinction right here. Notice that everything that happens right now, as in now, today, is in front of you. You say, I work, meaning I am working. It happened in front of you. But if you worked yesterday I worked. Right, notice that it goes backwards. But if you say, tomorrow I work, tomorrow I work. It's ahead of you. So I just want you to picture that the timeline is going through you. The timeline has impaled you and it is in front of you, if that makes any sense, right? Whatever behind you is the past, whatever right in front of you is the present, and whatever ahead of you is the future, right? So now I'm working. It's in front of me. Yesterday I worked. Or I worked before. Right? Notice how in the past it is behind me. Tomorrow I work, or later I work. It is ahead of me. So just be aware that the timeline is going through you. It's like it speared you. I know that if that makes any sense whatsoever, that's how I was taught, that the timeline has impaled me through the back and it is going through me. That's how I learned it. So anyway, I will go tomorrow. I will leave tomorrow. I am going away tomorrow. Tomorrow, I go. Or you could say, I go away tomorrow. I will eat. I eat will. Or I will eat. So here we have some sentences. Yesterday I practiced sign. Right? So you could do it present, past, and future. Right? So how would we do it present? I practiced sign. Right? It's in front of me. And then yesterday I practiced sign. Right? It is behind me. Tomorrow I practice sign. Right? It is ahead of me. Maybe I'm being super redundant, but I just want to be crystal clear. Crystal clear. So, I will go to college. How do we sign that? I will go to college. College, I will go. Right? College, I will go. Or I will go to college. Sign for college. Or, I will call you. I will call you. Later, I will call you. Right? Later, I call you. He will learn sign. He will learn sign. I see movie tomorrow. I will see the movie tomorrow. Right? I will wear pants tomorrow. Tomorrow I will wear pants. Wow. Pants. What's the sign for pants? This is the sign. It's easier if you stand up for pants. Right? It's each leg going in. Right? So tomorrow I will wear pants. Okay, so here we have some, the last thing before we get to vocabulary is establishing the tense context. Once the context of tense is established through the use of a tense indicator, which is yesterday, tomorrow, now, all of those are tense indicators, it is not necessary to repeat the tense indicator in later sentences until a change in tense is desired. Huh? What does that mean? Okay. Now, I work. I am working. I am a teacher. I like teaching. Right? You say now. This sign is a tense indicator, meaning now. I'm working now. All of that means right now. I'm a teacher right now. I didn't sign now. I signed now at the beginning. Everything else that follows through is understood to be in the same tense unless I change it. So you can say, yesterday I was sick. I was sick yesterday. I stayed home. My mother telephoned the doctor. Right? So yesterday, the tense indicator, yesterday. All the other sentences following is understood to also be in the past. Yesterday I was sick. Yesterday I stayed home. Yesterday, my mom called the doctor. We don't have to sign yesterday 3 times. We can just sign it once in the beginning, and then all of the other sentences that follow through are also in the past. Right? There you go. So now we have, tomorrow I will sell my car. I am not going to buy a new one. I will walk to work. How would we do that? There you go. Everything's understood to be in the tense it's already, right? So if I sign now, everything that happens next is happening now. If I sign yesterday, everything that I sign after happened in before. If I sign tomorrow, it's going to happen, right? I'm pretty sure I'm explaining myself clearly. Please let me know if you don't understand. Okay, now it's time for vocabulary. So after a while or later. Afternoon. All day, meaning an activity is taking place all day. All day. All night or overnight. Now you had all day, all night. Before or previous. By. College or university. Cookie. Day, as in just one day. Dead, die, or death. Doctor with an M. Some people may sign it with a D. I do it with an M, it means the same thing. Drink. Fine, I'm fine, it's fine, she's fine, fine. Some people just do this, and some people do it out, but it means the same thing. Finish, already, done. Future, going away or leaving. Grow up, person getting taller. Homework. 1 hour. Improve. You can do it like, or you can do like massive improvement. Or just improve. Later. Letter. You thumb here and then here. Long ago. Make. 1 minute. Some people do it like this, and then other people do it like this. Like this or like this. I do it like this. 1 month. Morning. Right? So you could sign good morning. Night or tonight. Noon. Oh, sorry. Noon. Now or now. Pants. Oh, they sign it differently here. Oh, they sign it kind of weird. I've never seen this sign. They sign it like this. I've never seen this sign for pants. I've seen this sign for pants. But it's always nice to learn new signs. So recently, residential school, meaning schools for deaf people or an institute. Schools for the deaf are signed like this. Pinky. Residential school, schools for the deaf. Sell. Stay. One-handed or two-handed. Today. To call. Tomorrow. Right? Used to, meaning I used to do it. Right? Do it like this. Visit. Walk. Or even like this. Washington, meaning the state. Water, with the W. Use or wear. 1 week. We already showed you. Right. Year, as in 1 year. Yesterday, you may see it with a Y. yesterday, or without it, yesterday. Means the same thing. And that is, oh, hello. Well, the lesson's over.
The lesson is over.
The lesson is over. And you missed everything. Everything. So you get an F.
Well, that's just me.
And there you go. Lesson 6 will be whenever I feel like doing lesson 6. So don't ask me.